Imagine crossing the planet, sleeping in charming guest houses, and feasting on unforgettable meals without ever draining your savings account. This video reveals 10 incredible countries where enormous adventures meet astonishingly small budgets in 2026. We are counting down the 10 cheapest countries where your money stretches remarkably far, covering landscapes, food, culture, and the experiences that make each place special. Every destination here delivers world-class memories at a fraction of typical travel costs. So grab a notebook, save this video for your future trip planning, and get comfortable, because there is a lot to cover. We begin our countdown right now at number 10, so let us dive straight in. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Bolivia, a landlocked South American giant packed with dramatic scenery and unbelievable value. From towering peaks to the world's largest salt flat, this country rewards adventurous travelers spending very little. The surreal Uyuni salt flats stretch to the horizon like a giant mirror, reflecting clouds until the sky and ground merge completely. Beyond them lie red lagoons, steaming geysers, and snow-dusted volcanoes that feel utterly otherworldly. La Paz sprawls dramatically across a canyon, its neighborhoods climbing steep slopes connected by soaring cable cars with jaw-dropping views. Wander bustling markets, colonial plazas, and lively streets buzzing with energy at every turn. Bolivian cuisine is hearty and satisfying, from crispy salteñas filled with savory stew to grilled meats served with quinoa grown high in the Andes. Street vendors and local markets serve filling plates for pocket change. Indigenous Aymara and Quechua traditions remain vibrantly alive here, visible in colorful textiles, ancient festivals, and the iconic bowler hats worn by Cholita women. This deep heritage gives Bolivia an authenticity that feels genuinely untouched. Venture into the Amazon basin, where jungle lodges put you among pink river dolphins, howler monkeys, and countless exotic birds. A guided river safari here costs a fraction of comparable trips elsewhere on Earth. In Bolivia, your dollar stretches remarkably far, with comfortable rooms, filling meals, and long bus journeys all costing surprisingly little. This is one of the most budget-friendly countries in the entire Western Hemisphere. If raw, natural beauty, adventurous energy, and incredible value excite you, then Bolivia absolutely belongs high on your travel list. Now let us climb aboard and journey onward to discover number 9 on our countdown. At number 9, we have Georgia, the country, tucked where Eastern Europe meets Asia beneath the mighty Caucasus Mountains. This ancient crossroads blends soaring peaks, warm hospitality, and remarkable affordability into one unforgettable destination. The Caucasus Mountains deliver jaw-dropping scenery, with medieval stone towers standing guard over lush green valleys and glacier-capped summits piercing the clouds. Countless hiking trails wind past remote villages that seem frozen delightfully in time. Tbilisi's old town charms with cobblestone lanes, colorful wooden balconies, and hillside churches overlooking the winding river below. Relax in centuries-old sulfur bathhouses before exploring lively cafes and buzzing local wine bars. Georgian food is a joyful revelation, from cheese-filled khachapuri boats to soup dumplings called khinkali bursting with rich broth. Generous feasts here overflow with fresh vegetables, walnuts, and herbs at wonderfully low cost. Georgia claims to be the birthplace of wine, crafting it in buried clay vessels for 8,000 remarkable years. Sharing a traditional supra feast, guided by a toastmaster, reveals the country's legendary warmth and hospitality. Take the scenic drive along the Georgian military highway to Kazbegi, where a lonely hilltop church sits beneath an enormous snowy peak. That single viewpoint alone justifies the entire journey across this small nation. Your budget goes wonderfully far in Georgia, where guest houses, hearty meals, and homemade wine cost a fraction of Western European prices. Warm hosts often welcome you like family, adding priceless value at no charge. Georgia proves convincingly that dramatic mountains and rich ancient culture need not carry a hefty price tag. Let us now leave the Caucasus behind and continue our exciting descent toward number 8. Sitting at number 8 is Turkey, a spectacular bridge between continents where ancient empires left breathtaking treasures everywhere you look. From bustling bazaars to fairy tale valleys, this country offers staggering variety at genuinely gentle prices. Istanbul dazzles across 2 continents, its skyline crowned by grand mosques, ancient palaces, and the glittering waters of the Bosphorus Strait. Lose yourself in the covered Grand Bazaar, then sip tea while ferries glide past. In Cappadocia, hundreds of hot air balloons drift over surreal rock formations and ancient cave dwellings carved into soft stone. Watching sunrise paint that valley gold is a bucket list moment travelers never forget. Turkish cuisine is endlessly rich, from sizzling kebabs and fresh meze platters to flaky baklava dripping with honey and pistachios. Every meal feels like a generous celebration, and street food keeps costs delightfully low. Turkey's history spans Roman ruins, Byzantine churches, and Ottoman splendor, layered together in cities that have thrived for millennia. Hospitality runs deep here, and a shared glass of tea often turns strangers into friends. Cruise along the turquoise coast, where pine-covered mountains tumble into impossibly clear Mediterranean waters, dotted with hidden coves. A traditional wooden gullet boat trip here delivers genuine luxury feelings at surprisingly modest cost. In Turkey, your money stretches impressively, covering comfortable hotels, incredible meals, and long scenic bus rides for far less than Europe. Bargaining in the bazaars can make souvenirs and rugs feel like genuine steals. With its ancient wonders, wonderfully warm people, and unbeatable overall value, Turkey rewards every kind of traveler generously. Let us cross the Mediterranean now and uncover number 7 on our exciting countdown. Number 7 takes us to Egypt, a timeless land where the wonders of the ancient world still rise from golden desert sands. Home to pharaohs, pyramids, and the life-giving Nile, this country delivers epic history for very little. The pyramids of Giza and the enigmatic Sphinx have astonished visitors for over 4,000 years and still leave jaws firmly dropped. Standing before these colossal monuments, you truly grasp the scale of human ambition. Sailing the Nile aboard a traditional felucca, you drift past palm-lined banks, ancient temples, and villages unchanged for generations. The river remains Egypt's beating heart, connecting monuments scattered along its fertile green corridor. Egyptian street food is cheap, filling, and delicious, from the national dish koshari to fresh falafel and warm flatbread. Sip strong mint tea in a bustling cafe and watch centuries-old city life unfold around you. Beyond the pyramids, Egypt overflows with treasures like Luxor's vast temple complexes and the Valley of the King's painted tombs. Exploring these sacred sites feels like stepping directly into a living history textbook. Head to the Red Sea coast, where warm turquoise waters hide vibrant coral reefs teeming with colorful fish. World-class diving and snorkeling here come at prices that shame pricier tropical destinations elsewhere. Egypt offers incredible value with budget-friendly hotels, cheap eats, and affordable local guides, making its legendary sites accessible to almost everyone. A little smart planning stretches your dollar across weeks of unforgettable exploration here. For history lovers craving epic adventure without the epic spending, Egypt remains absolutely unbeatable value today. Let us now follow the setting sun westward and reveal number 6 on our exciting countdown. At number 6 is Guatemala, pronounced Guatemala, a compact Central American gem bursting with volcanoes, jungles, and living Mayan culture. This colorful country packs astonishing diversity into short, affordable distances between its highlights. Lake Atitlan shimmers beneath 3 towering volcanoes, ringed by indigenous villages where traditional life continues much as it has for centuries. Many travelers call it one of the most beautiful lakes on the entire planet. Antigua enchants with cobblestone streets, pastel colonial buildings, and dramatic smoking volcanoes framing every photogenic corner you turn. Ruined churches and flower-draped courtyards make this walkable city feel wonderfully romantic and delightfully relaxed. Guatemalan food centers on warm, handmade tortillas, hearty black beans, and rich stews simmered with local chiles and spices. Bustling markets brim with tropical fruits and quick, tasty meals costing next to nothing. Guatemala holds one of the largest living indigenous populations in the Americas, and Mayan languages, weaving, and traditions thrive everywhere. Colorful markets like Chichicastenango overflow with hand-woven textiles, fresh flowers, and vibrant ceremony. Deep in the northern jungle stand the ancient Mayan ruins of Tikal, where stone temples pierce the rainforest canopy above howler monkeys. Climbing a pyramid at dawn, above the mist, is pure magic. Your dollar stretches beautifully in Guatemala, where cozy hostels, delicious home-cooked meals, and colorful chicken bus rides cost remarkably little. It is also a famous bargain hotspot for affordable Spanish language courses and warm homestays. Guatemala generously rewards curious travelers with volcanoes, deep culture, and ancient ruins, all wrapped in genuinely affordable adventure. Let us wave goodbye to Central America and fly clear across the world to number 5. Number 5 brings us to Laos, pronounced Laos, a laid-back, landlocked nation of misty mountains, winding rivers, and gentle Buddhist calm. This peaceful corner of Southeast Asia remains wonderfully affordable and refreshingly uncrowded. Luang Prabang enchants with gilded temples, French colonial villas, and saffron-robed monks collecting alms in the soft morning light. Surrounded by jungle hills and rivers, this UNESCO town feels serene and utterly timeless. The mighty Mekong River threads through the country, and slow boats drift past dramatic limestone cliffs and remote riverside villages. A lazy 2-day cruise here is one of Asia's most relaxing budget journeys. Laotian food is fresh and fragrant, built on sticky rice, zesty green papaya salad, and herb-packed grilled meats. Night markets serve steaming bowls and skewers for mere pocket change every single evening. Life in Laos moves gently, shaped by devout Buddhism, glittering temples, and a warm, unhurried respect for tradition. Watching the dawn almsgiving ceremony reveals a spiritual rhythm that has endured for many centuries. Just outside Luang Prabang, the multi-tiered Kwangsi waterfalls cascade into dreamy turquoise pools, perfect for a refreshing afternoon swim. Wandering these lush jungle falls costs almost nothing, yet feels exactly like paradise discovered. Laos remains one of Asia's best value destinations, where guest houses, tasty meals, and river trips cost delightfully little. Slowing down here saves money naturally, since the whole country invites you to simply relax. If you crave peaceful landscapes and authentic culture far from the crowds, Laos delivers beautifully on a genuinely tiny budget. Let us now follow the Mekong onward toward number 4 on our exciting countdown. At number 4 stands Nepal, a Himalayan kingdom where the roof of the world meets ancient temples and legendary trekking trails. Few places on Earth combine such breathtaking mountains with such genuine affordability and hospitality. The Himalayas dominate Nepal, with 8 of the world's 10 highest peaks, including mighty Everest, piercing the thin blue sky. Standing among these giants, watching sunrise ignite the snow, is genuinely life-changing. Kathmandu buzzes with restless energy, its old quarters crammed with golden temples, incense smoke, fluttering prayer flags, and vibrant hidden courtyards. The nearby valley hides ancient royal cities packed with intricate carved wooden architecture. Nepali meals revolve around dal bhat, a comforting plate of lentils, rice, and vegetables that fuels trekkers for hours. Warming momo dumplings and spiced tea keep you cozy and full for just a few coins. Nepal weaves Hindu and Buddhist traditions together seamlessly, with fluttering prayer wheels, sacred stupas, and colorful festivals filling the calendar. The birthplace of Buddha, this land radiates a deep and peaceful spirituality. Trekking to Everest Base Camp or through the Annapurna region ranks among the greatest walks anywhere on the planet. Guided tea house treks here cost a fraction of comparable mountain adventures in Europe or America. Nepal offers astonishing value, where tea houses, hearty meals, and experienced guides make world-class trekking accessible on a shoestring. Your budget goes remarkably far here, funding weeks of adventure for surprisingly little money. For mountain dreamers and spiritual seekers alike, Nepal truly delivers the trip of a lifetime without ever emptying your wallet. Let us now descend from the Himalayas and cross the wide ocean to number 3. Cracking our top 3 at number 3 is Mexico, a vast and colorful nation of beaches, ruins, and world-famous cuisine. From Caribbean shores to colonial highlands, this country offers staggering variety at wonderfully friendly prices. Mexico's coastlines dazzle, from the turquoise Caribbean waters of the Riviera Maya to the dramatic Pacific surf and desert-fringed Baja Peninsula. Powdery beaches, hidden cenotes, and swaying palms await around nearly every bend. Ancient pyramids at Teotihuacan and Chichen Itza reveal the dazzling brilliance of the Maya and Aztec civilizations. Meanwhile, colonial towns like Oaxaca and Guanajuato charm with pastel streets, grand plazas, and endless vibrant festivals. Mexican street food is legendary, from sizzling tacos al pastor to tangy ceviche, fresh tamales, and rich mole sauces. Grabbing a plate of tacos from a bustling stand costs just a handful of coins. Mexico pulses with vibrant culture, from mariachi music and folk dancing to the moving traditions of Day of the Dead. Warm, family-centered hospitality makes travelers feel instantly welcome in every colorful town they visit. Swim through crystal-clear cenotes, sacred sinkholes hidden deep in the Yucatan jungle, where golden sunbeams pierce cool, still blue water. These magical natural pools offer unforgettable adventure for just a very small entrance fee. Away from the pricey resort zones, Mexico offers incredible value, with cheap street eats, affordable buses, and budget-friendly guest houses everywhere. Exploring local towns lets your dollar stretch across weeks of sunshine and adventure. With its endless variety, incredible food, and unbeatable value, Mexico is truly a budget traveler's dream come true. Let us now leave the Americas behind and soar westward toward number 2 on our countdown. At number 2, we arrive in Vietnam, a slender, dazzling country stretching from misty northern mountains to sun-soaked southern deltas. Bursting with flavor, scenery, and energy, it remains one of Asia's greatest value destinations. Halong Bay stuns with thousands of emerald limestone islands rising dramatically from calm jade green waters, best explored aboard an overnight cruise. Kayaking among these towering karsts feels like sailing into a fantasy painting. Up north, emerald rice terraces cascade down the hills of Sapa, while buzzing Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City overflow with motorbikes and energy. Every region reveals a completely different, captivating face of the country. Vietnamese cuisine is fresh, fragrant, and world-famous. From steaming bowls of pho to crispy banh mi sandwiches and rich iced coffee. Perching on a tiny plastic stool, you eat like royalty for almost nothing. Vietnam blends ancient temples, elegant French colonial architecture, and resilient traditions into a fascinating, fast-moving modern culture. Warm, hard-working locals and vibrant floating markets give the entire country an unforgettable and welcoming spirit. Ride a motorbike along the spectacular Hai Van Pass, hugging cliffs above the shimmering sea between Hue and Hoi An. This legendary coastal journey ranks among the most thrilling and affordable adventures in Asia. Vietnam is famous among backpackers for jaw-dropping value, with dorm beds, delicious street meals, and long train rides costing very little. Your dollar stretches remarkably far, easily funding weeks of travel across the whole country. For incredible flavor, stunning scenery, and unbeatable value all at once, Vietnam is nearly impossible to beat. Take a deep breath, because we have finally reached #1 on our entire countdown. Claiming the #1 spot is India, a vast, dazzling subcontinent of soaring palaces, sacred rivers, and endless sensory wonder. Nowhere else on Earth packs so much color, history, and sheer variety into such an affordable adventure. The Taj Mahal rises like a marble dream at dawn, its perfect symmetry glowing softly pink in the early light. This eternal monument to love remains one of humanity's most breathtaking achievements ever built. In Rajasthan, mighty desert forts and jewel-toned cities like Jaipur, Jodhpur, and Udaipur dazzle with palaces, lively bazaars, and camel-filled dunes. Every narrow street bursts with color, spice, and centuries of royal history. Indian cuisine is a boundless universe of flavor, from creamy curries and tandoori grills to crispy dosas and fragrant biryanis. Cheap, delicious street food and thali platters keep you happily fed for mere pennies. India overwhelms the senses with vibrant festivals, ancient temples, colorful saris, and a spiritual devotion woven into daily life. Witnessing the sacred evening ceremonies along the Ganges in Varanasi is profoundly unforgettable. Drift slowly through the tranquil Kerala backwaters aboard a converted houseboat, gliding past swaying palms, green rice paddies, and sleepy waterside villages. This serene tropical journey is a blissful and surprisingly affordable highlight. India offers perhaps the greatest value on Earth, where guest houses, incredible meals, and epic train journeys cost astonishingly little. Your budget stretches almost unbelievably far, funding months of adventure across this enormous, diverse land. Chaotic, colorful, and endlessly rewarding. India is truly the ultimate big adventure on a genuinely tiny budget. That wraps up our main countdown, but do stay with us for a quick recap and final thoughts. So there you have it. Bolivia, Georgia, Turkey, Egypt, Guatemala, Laos, Nepal, Mexico, Vietnam, and India. 10 countries proving huge adventures need not cost a fortune. Each one delivers unforgettable experiences while your money stretches remarkably far. Now I want to hear from you. So, which of these incredible countries would you pack your bags for first? Drop your pick in the comments below and give this video a like if it inspired your next big trip. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. We truly appreciate you spending this time with us. Aloha from Kahana Designs, and please subscribe so you never miss our next budget travel adventure.